What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum, and I react to music. Sometimes it's regular music, sometimes it's video game music, and who knows what else we might get into, but it's always going to be something interesting. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm happy to be here. This is my one shot this week to do any recording, so I'm going to get in as many songs as I possibly can today, and I'll kind of space them out so that I can take some time off from this and my regular job for the holidays and spend some time with my family. I finally got my Christmas cards done and sent out and all that. So, if I don't talk to you for a while, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever it is you celebrate, just make sure you're spending some time with family this time of year if you possibly can. Now, today we're going back into the Opeth catalog. Opeth has been phenomenally popular, so thank you all so much for checking out my reactions to Opeth music so far. Um, I still haven't heard anything that I've heard before, or maybe I just didn't remember. So I have heard Opeth before, but I don't know what songs, and it hasn't been very much. So here we are. But the absolute most requested song has been Hessian Peel. We're gonna do that one soon, but I've got 3 more paid requests from Zitronen Party. So Zitronen Party would like to dedicate these 3 reactions to Florida Belle. So Florida Belle, here you go. This is going to be Coil and Heir Apparent. I understand those kind of go together. So we'll do these. I found a video that looks like has both songs together so that there's not going to be like a pause or an ad or anything weird in the middle. But this is from their 2008 album called Watershed. This will be my first time hearing something from the Watershed album, so I'm excited for that. Kind of broaden my horizons there. But Zitronen Party, thanks so much for the donation and requests. Florida Belle, hope you enjoy the reaction. And of course, everyone else, hope you're enjoying the reactions. Hope you're enjoying all this. And man, I have got some big plans coming up. But I've done enough talking. Let's get into the song Coil and Heir Apparent by Opeth. Let's go. She told me why. She told me life. Always take care of it. Very haunting. Wow. So initial impressions were only 40 seconds in, but initial impressions, I love the atmospherics, the kind of haunting, echoey, sort of minor key kind of thing going on. If I ever say something is minor and it's major, or if it's diminished, or if it's whatever, look, I don't know. Okay. It sounds like a minor sound to me, and we're just going to leave it at that. But definitely got that atmospheric vibe. We've talked about that on some of the other songs we've heard. This could easily come off of Ghost Reveries as far as that goes, because that's about ghosts, right? Um, really like it. This shift that just happened, we had more of a full acoustic sound, and then it's now just way off on the side. It's kind of like we're further away from the sound a little bit. And yeah, I don't know where it's going to go. I'm sure it's going to be quite a bit because this is a 12-minute ride. But yeah, I mean, and I should say too, this also fits very, very well with the cover art that I'm seeing here for the Watershed album. You can see the guy sitting there at this table. I mean, I guess it's a guy looking out the window, lamenting some situation. I don't have lyrics pulled up, but I couldn't find a lyrics video for this one. So I'm going to do my best with that. But, kind of poring over his regrets and that kind of thing. That's what I'm hearing, right? That's what I'm hearing so far. Back it up. Let's go.
I've always stayed, always waited for nothing.
It's a beautiful, beautiful sound.
When I get out of here, when I leave you behind, I found that the years passed us by. When I get out of here, when I leave you behind, I found that the years passed us by.
Amazing.
And I can see you running through the fields of sorrow.
There's a lot of emotional weight here just from the instruments.
Running through the fields of sorrow. When you get out of here, when you leave me behind, you find that the years passed us by. When you get out of here, when you leave me behind, you find that those years passed us by. And I can see you riding through the fields of sorrow.
Okay, before I go any further, I have to comment on this. This is the first time I'm hearing another vocalist come in. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I saw in the comments on one of the songs I just did, because I do read every comment, and thank you for every single one. I saw that Steven Wilson does some vocals in one of the other Opeth songs, which I didn't even catch, so I've got to go back and re-listen to that. I just assumed it was somebody else, in the band doing some supporting vocals. But, to my knowledge, and from watching the live video, I don't know that there's a female band member, so I guess this is a guest vocalist. Great voice. She sounds great. Really, this is pretty much the polar opposite of a lot of what the Opeth sound has been so far. The haunting thing, the kind of like lament and emotional weight and all of those things that I've talked about so far, yeah, that's there for sure. That's been in other songs for sure. But this has got a very sort of tender sound to it. This is very intimate. It's like we're hearing people writing in their journals and diaries and stuff like that, right? It's very personal, very deeply intimate. So I have no idea where this is going. I guess we're still on Coil. I don't really know where the dividing line is, since this is a combo video. I'm assuming I'll be able to tell, but I don't know how long each one is. So here we go. I'll back it up again.
When you get out of here, when you leave me behind, you find that those years passed us by.
I'd like to know where here is, because they're both talking about getting out of here.
And I can see you riding through the fields of sorrow.
I wasn't expecting all these extra instruments either.
Yes, I can see you riding through the fields of sorrow.
This must be the end of the song. It's like being in a tunnel. Oh my gosh. And there was no warning whatsoever when that all came in. They like piano too, don't they? It's like a reverb effect on there. So heavy. It's a nice splash cymbal. It's almost like a marching band type of a drum thing going on there for a second. Okay, I'll back it up so we get into the solo again, but something just occurred to me. It's the song is becoming more rhythmic, I would say, as we go. Like, yes, it's had a fixed tempo. We're not doing anything totally freeform or anything, but like we've got a lot more rigid structure, I would say, as we're going along. It's been beautiful, melodic, tender is the word I used before. It's been a lot of things. And then as we're getting heavier, even when it first comes in, the drums and the electric guitar and everything is really going, which I guess is the beginning of Heir Apparent. Even then, you still have reservations somewhat in the sound. Now, when we've got more notes for each given measure of music, right? You get more individual notes becoming more complex, more intricate as we go. And I don't know if I'm conveying that the way that I'm trying to, but oh, it sounds good. Let's go back. We're at 6:05. Let's go back about 30 seconds. After this, Okay, that was nice. Okay, where are we going now? Oh, now we've entered a forest glade and there's woodland creatures. Hmm. It's almost like a flamenco type riff. Wow. Some thrashy stuff for a second there. Ah, what a groove. What a good groove. Oh my gosh. Thrash? Ah. I haven't paused in a while. Drummer, obviously, again, I've said this before, he knows his way around a drum set. That's excellent. He's doing a lot of interesting, cool things. I can't help but tune into the drums anytime I'm listening to music. A lot of my collection is centered around, do I like the drum, component to the song? And yeah, I mean, fun stuff. Kind of some quick backbeat stuff in there. You generally speaking, right, the drummer's going to lock in the beat, keep the band on track, keep the band together, keep the tempo going. But then you kind of, you're doing like a 1, 2, 3, 4 type pattern. And you go ka ka and start throwing stuff out just in the middle. So people go into a song, standard rock music, ACDC, something like that. You've got 4 on the floor, kind of just predictable, standard. I'm keeping the tempo type music. And then you have a fill at the end of each, maybe 2 bars or 4 bars or something kind of creative and fun, and you end on a splash cymbal to set up the next section of the song or the next few measures of the music. And I love when a drummer feels a little bit more comfortable mixing things up throughout the song. And it's not like, oh, I see what you're doing there. And then it's, repeat times 82, and then we'll have some kind of fun little drum fill towards the end of the song, and then it's over, right? This is not that. The technical ability is through the roof, phenomenal. I'm going to back it up just because I want to hear that little backbeat thing I'm talking about again. It was a nice, tasteful, excellent little bit there. So let's go back a little bit. Should be coming up any minute now if you know what I'm talking about. That bit. Yeah, yeah. What is going on? Sounded like a violin, kind of. Over on the right, hand to the right. I don't think it was, but that's what it sounded like. Again, very tasteful. Drums are great. I feel like we're cooling down. This is very proggy, right? That okay, okay. I was just wondering what that kind of whining noise was, and then the rest of the band disappeared, and that's all there was. I was about to comment on what is that noise over here, and then that's all we got. I'm consistently surprised by the way that Opeth songs end. We had like a fade out ending on one of the first songs I did, which I don't hear often in like prog rock, prog metal. Um, weird sound effect type things. That's sort of a Tool type thing also. My wife likes to joke with me that I like to listen to music that has noises in it that sound like real life noises or that make you like, it's has a alarm in it, so like she'll look for a cop car when we're driving around. It's like, nah, it's in the music. Don't worry about it. Right. And I'm sure she would comment on this noise at the end. That's not that important to the song, but it's just funny. Came into my head. So, yeah, I mean, I would say I'm glad to hear Coil and Heir Apparent together because it gives you that dramatic dichotomy in sound. It's almost like a parabola. Again, I'm referencing Tool. I've been listening to a lot of Tool lately, so forgive me. That's just what's on my mind. But it's like you've got that extremely meditative section, and then it comes in and it's rocking hard, and it doesn't let you go. And so that's similar to what's going on here. The first part's meditative, but not in a different, not in the same way. Right? Coil is lamentation, regret, grievance. Um, I, you know, again, I didn't have the lyrics up, so I'm not sure what happened in Heir Apparent, and I couldn't quite piece together the story here. But obviously you've got a man and a woman, and they're broken by the fact that they need to separate for some reason. It sounds like the man is leaving, but I don't know where here is, right? So I don't know where he's going or what the circumstances are. But yeah, just really, really, really broken sound. Beautiful, beautiful acoustic guitar, beautiful bass work, haunting melody. And then you have Heir Apparent come in and just rock your socks off, right? So that was great. That was great. Let's keep it going. I love all this Opeth. Thank you so much, Zitronin Party, again, for the recommendation, for the request. If you have a request, there's a song that's on your mind that you'd love to get my comments, feedback, thoughts, and reaction to, drop it on the Buy Me a Coffee link, which should be right below somewhere. I don't know. It's right here. Buy Me a Coffee. And I don't have a fixed price on that stuff, but just kind of let me know what you're thinking, and we can work something out if you need some guidance there. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Let's go on to the next song. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, remember, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.